Imagine waking up every morning with total financial confidence, no stress, no paycheck to paycheck living, just pure financial freedom. What if you could break free from the invisible chains holding you back and start building the kind of wealth most people only dream about? For years, we've been conditioned to believe that financial success is reserved for the lucky few or those born into money. But here's the truth. Wealth isn't a matter of luck. It's a matter of choice and strategy. Today, you'll discover the exact blueprint that successful people use to break free from financial limitations and create lasting wealth. This is your moment to escape the cycle and start building the life you truly deserve. Let's dive in. Step 1, the mindset shift. Most people believe that financial success is about having the right job, the right investments, or even just a bit of luck. But the truth is, wealth begins in the mind long before it appears in the bank account. The way you think about money, success, and opportunity shapes your financial reality. If you've ever wondered why some people seem to attract money effortlessly while others struggle no matter how hard they work, the answer lies in their mindset. From a young age, we are conditioned with beliefs about money. Beliefs passed down from parents, schools, and society. Some of these beliefs are positive, but many are limiting. We hear phrases like, money doesn't grow on trees, rich people are greedy, or you have to work hard to make a living. While these statements may seem harmless, they plant deep-rooted ideas that can hold us back. If you grow up believing that making money is difficult or that wealth is only for a select few, you subconsciously create barriers that prevent you from achieving financial success. Wealthy individuals, however, think differently. They understand that money is not scarce, but abundant. They know that financial success isn't about working the hardest, but about working the smartest. Instead of fearing risk, they see it as an opportunity. Instead of seeing failure as a dead end, they view it as a learning experience. Their mindset is wired for growth, while most people's mindset is wired for survival. One of the most powerful mindset shifts is understanding that money is simply a tool. It is neither good nor bad. It is neutral. How you use it determines its impact. People with a scarcity mindset often hoard money out of fear of losing it, while those with a wealth mindset learn how to make money work for them. Instead of thinking, I can't afford this, wealthy individuals ask, how can I afford this? This simple shift in thinking forces the brain to find solutions rather than accept limitations. Another key mindset shift is recognizing the value of time. People who struggle financially often trade time for money, believing that the only way to earn more is to work more hours. But those who achieve financial freedom understand that time is their most valuable asset. They focus on creating income streams that generate money even when they're not working. They invest in businesses, real estate, and financial markets, allowing their money to grow passively. Developing a financial success mindset also requires breaking free from fear. Fear of failure, fear of judgment, and fear of making mistakes keep many people stuck in the same financial patterns. But fear is nothing more than an illusion. It exists only in the mind. Wealthy individuals take calculated risks because they understand that every great opportunity involves some level of uncertainty. They trust in their ability to learn, adapt, and grow. One of the best ways to reprogram your mindset for financial success is to surround yourself with the right influences. The people you listen to, the books you read, and the conversations you have all shape your thinking. If you constantly engage with people who complain about money and believe financial success is out of reach, those ideas will reinforce limiting beliefs in your subconscious. But if you expose yourself to successful individuals, study their habits, and apply their strategies, you will begin to think and act like them. Shifting your mindset is not an overnight process. It requires daily commitment. It starts with self-awareness, recognizing the limiting beliefs that hold you back and consciously replacing them with empowering ones. It means changing your internal dialogue, questioning negative thoughts, and choosing to see possibilities instead of obstacles. Wealth isn't just about numbers in a bank account. It's about perspective, confidence, and the ability to see opportunities where others see limitations. Step 2, breaking free from financial shackles. Financial shackles are not just about debt or low income. They are about the invisible forces that keep people trapped in a cycle of struggle, no matter how hard they work. Many people believe that if they just earn more, they will be financially free. But financial freedom is not just about income. It's about how you manage, multiply, and control your money. Breaking free from financial shackles requires a deep understanding of the habits, decisions, and systems that keep you stuck, and replacing them with new, empowering financial strategies. One of the most common financial traps is the paycheck to paycheck cycle. Millions of people work tirelessly, yet their money disappears as soon as they earn it. The reason? Their expenses rise with their income. This phenomenon, known as lifestyle inflation, is one of the biggest obstacles to financial freedom. When people get a raise, they upgrade their car, move into a bigger house, or spend more on entertainment, believing they deserve it for working harder. But what they don't realize is that they are chaining themselves to their job, making it impossible to escape. The more financial obligations they accumulate, the more they depend on their income, leaving them stuck in an endless loop of earning and spending. Another financial shackle is debt. Credit cards, loans, and high-interest payments silently drain wealth, keeping people enslaved to their lenders. Many people don't realize how much interest eats away at their income over time. They make minimum payments, thinking they are managing their debt, but in reality, they are stretching it over decades, paying several times more than they originally borrowed. The financial system is designed to profit from people's lack of financial literacy. Banks and credit card companies encourage borrowing because they know that interest payments create long-term dependency. Every time someone swipes a credit card without a plan to pay it off immediately, they are handing over control of their financial future. Another silent wealth killer is poor spending habits. Most people don't track their expenses closely. They don't realize how small, unnecessary purchases add up over time. A daily coffee, impulse buys, unused subscriptions. These small leaks in financial discipline accumulate into thousands of dollars wasted each year. Financially successful people don't just earn more, they master the habit of intentional spending. They know where every dollar goes, ensuring that their money serves a purpose rather than disappearing into mindless consumption. Financial shackles are also psychological. Many people believe they need permission to become wealthy. They wait for the right time, the right opportunity, or the right circumstances to take control of their finances. But waiting is one of the biggest financial traps. There is no perfect moment to start building wealth. The most successful people take action before they feel ready. They understand that financial independence is not something that happens to them. It is something they create through consistent, disciplined actions. One of the biggest mindset shifts necessary to break free is understanding that financial freedom is not reserved for a lucky few. It is a choice. People often stay stuck because they believe wealth is unattainable for them. They compare themselves to others, make excuses about their circumstances, and convince themselves that financial success is out of reach. But wealth is not about luck. It is about knowledge, discipline, and action. Those who take control of their finances, no matter how small their income, begin to build momentum. The first step might be cutting unnecessary expenses, paying off a small debt, or starting a side income. These small actions compound over time, leading to financial breakthroughs. Another overlooked financial trap is relying solely on one source of income. Most people are taught that the path to security is a stable job with a steady paycheck. But job security is an illusion. Companies downsize, industries evolve, and economic downturns happen. Relying on one paycheck is one of the riskiest financial decisions anyone can make. True financial independence comes from having multiple income streams, passive income, investments, and side businesses that continue to generate money even if a primary job is lost. The wealthy understand this and build financial safety nets that ensure their lifestyle is never dependent on a single paycheck. Financial freedom also requires learning how to say no. Many people remain stuck in financial chains because they feel obligated to maintain a lifestyle that impresses others. They overspend on cars, homes, and social outings just to keep up appearances. They buy things they don't need to prove their success, even when it puts them in debt. Financially successful individuals, on the other hand, prioritize their future over temporary validation. Escaping financial shackles is not about making radical changes overnight. It is about developing financial intelligence, shifting daily habits, and committing to a long-term strategy. Step 3, mastering high-income skills. Financial success is not just about working hard, it's about working smart and increasing the value you bring to the marketplace. The difference between those who struggle financially and those who build wealth is not just effort, but the kind of skills they possess. People who earn more don't necessarily work harder. They have developed high-content skills that allow them to command greater financial rewards for their time and expertise. Most people are stuck in low-income jobs because they have skills that are easily replaceable. If the work you do can be done by someone else with minimal training, your earning potential will always be limited. This is why so many people find themselves working long hours yet struggling to make ends meet. On the other hand, individuals who master high-income skills put themselves in a position where their knowledge and abilities are in demand, allowing them to charge higher rates and create financial security. A high-income skill is any skill that allows you to earn a significant amount of money, typically well above the average salary. These skills are valuable because they either generate revenue for businesses, solve complex problems, or provide a unique expertise that is not easily replaced. The more value a skill brings to an organization or marketplace, the more income it can generate. Some of the most powerful high-income skills include sales, digital marketing, copywriting, public speaking, software development, investing, and negotiation. These are the skills that allow people to break free from financial limitations and create wealth on their own terms. One of the most critical high-income skills is sales and persuasion. No matter what industry you are in, your ability to sell, whether it's a product, a service, or even yourself, determines your financial potential. Sales is not just about making transactions. It's about understanding human psychology, building relationships, and creating solutions that people are willing to pay for. The most successful entrepreneurs, business owners, and professionals have mastered the art of persuasion, allowing them to close deals, attract opportunities, and increase their earning power. Those who struggle financially often avoid sales because they associate it with pushy tactics. But in reality, sales is simply the ability to communicate value effectively. Another powerful high-income skill is digital marketing. In today's economy, businesses rely heavily on online platforms to generate revenue. Those who understand how to market products and services online, whether through social media, email marketing, SEO, or paid advertising, hold the keys to unlimited earning potential. Companies are willing to pay premium rates for experts who can drive traffic, generate leads, and increase sales. Unlike traditional skills that require years of formal education, digital marketing can be learned quickly and implemented immediately to start generating income. Copywriting is another underrated yet incredibly valuable high-income skill. Copywriting is the art of using words to persuade, sell, and influence. Every advertisement, sales page, and marketing campaign relies on effective copywriting to convert prospects into buyers. Those who master this skill can command thousands of dollars for writing a single sales letter or ad campaign. The reason copywriters earn so much is simple. Businesses are always looking for ways to increase revenue, and persuasive writing directly impacts sales. Unlike traditional jobs where income is tied to hours worked, copywriters can earn based on the performance of their writing, making it one of the most scalable skills for financial success. Public speaking and communication are also high-value skills that separate financially successful individuals from the rest. People who can articulate their ideas clearly, inspire others, and present solutions in a compelling way have an enormous advantage in business and career advancement. Whether it's delivering a sales pitch, leading a team, or negotiating a business deal, strong communication skills create opportunities that lead to higher income and financial breakthroughs. Another highly lucrative skill is software development and technology expertise. In the digital age, companies are constantly looking for skilled programmers, data analysts, and tech experts who can build software, develop websites, and manage digital infrastructures. Unlike traditional jobs that require years of schooling, many tech skills can be learned through online courses and self-study. The demand for tech professionals is growing rapidly, making it one of the most secure and profitable skill sets in today's economy. Investing in wealth management is another critical skill that separates the wealthy from those who struggle financially. Earning more money is only part of the equation. Knowing how to grow and manage that money is what creates lasting wealth. Those who understand how to invest in stocks, real estate, or businesses have the ability to multiply their income without relying solely on active work. Wealthy individuals are not just high earners, they are also skilled investors who make their money work for them. One of the biggest misconceptions about high-income skills is that they require expensive degrees or years of experience. In reality, many of the most valuable skills can be learned in a matter of months through self-education, mentorship, and consistent practice. The key is to focus on skills that directly impact revenue and value creation. Unlike traditional education, which often teaches outdated theories, learning high-income skills is about applying practical knowledge to real-world problems. Developing a high-income skill is not just about making more money, it's about creating financial independence. Those who possess these skills are not limited by a fixed salary or job title. They have the flexibility to work on their own terms, set their own rates, and build multiple income streams. The ability to generate high income gives people the power to break free from financial struggles and create wealth that lasts. Step 4, the power of strategic investing. Investing is the key to long-term wealth and financial freedom, yet most people either avoid it out of fear or engage in it without a solid strategy. The wealthy don't just work for money. They make money work for them. They understand that financial security is not achieved by saving alone, but by putting their money into assets that grow and generate income over time. Strategic investing is about using money intelligently to create wealth, build passive income, and protect financial stability regardless of economic conditions. Most people are taught to save money, but saving alone is not enough. Inflation continuously erodes the value of cash, meaning that the money sitting in a bank account loses purchasing power every year. While saving is important for short-term needs and emergencies, it does not create wealth. Investing, on the other hand, allows money to grow exponentially through the power of compounding. When money is invested in the right assets, it doesn't just sit idle. It works continuously to generate more wealth. One of the biggest misconceptions about investing is that it requires a large amount of money to get started. Many believe that investing is only for the rich or that it is too complicated to understand. But in reality, strategic investing is about smart decision making, not just having a lot of money. Anyone, regardless of their financial starting point, can begin investing with the right knowledge and a disciplined approach. The key is to focus on investments that offer consistent returns, minimize risks, and align with long-term financial goals. The stock market is one of the most well-known avenues for building wealth through investing. Historically, the stock market has provided strong returns over the long run, outperforming traditional savings accounts or fixed income investments. However, successful investors do not simply buy random stocks. They invest strategically in businesses with strong fundamentals, competitive advantages, and long-term growth potential. They understand the difference between speculation and intelligent investing. Instead of chasing short-term trends, they focus on companies with solid financials, reliable earnings, and strong leadership. Real estate is another powerful investment vehicle that has created wealth for countless individuals. Unlike stocks, which can be volatile in the short term, real estate offers tangible assets that provide stability and passive income. Rental properties generate consistent cash flow while appreciating in value over time. Savvy investors use leverage, borrowing money to finance properties, allowing them to control valuable assets with relatively small upfront investment. By selecting properties in high-demand locations and managing them effectively, investors can build significant wealth through real estate. Beyond stocks and real estate, strategic investors also look at alternative investments, such as bonds, commodities, index funds, private businesses, and even digital assets like cryptocurrencies. The key to successful investing is diversification, spreading investments across different asset classes to reduce risk. Instead of putting all their money in one place, strategic investors create a well-balanced portfolio that can withstand market fluctuations. They understand that different assets perform well under different economic conditions, and they use this knowledge to build resilience in their financial plans. Compounding is one of the most powerful forces in investing. The concept is simple but incredibly effective. Reinvesting profits allows investments to grow exponentially over time. The earlier someone starts investing, the greater the benefits of compounding. For example, an investor who starts in their 20s and consistently reinvests their returns will accumulate significantly more wealth than someone who starts later, even if they invest the same amount of money. This is why the most successful investors prioritize long-term thinking over short-term gains. Risk management is another crucial element of strategic investing. Many people fear investing because they associate it with losing money. However, risk is not something to be avoided, it is something to be managed. Strategic investors don't gamble. They make calculated decisions based on research, data, and financial principles. They understand their risk tolerance and choose investments accordingly. They also use strategies like dollar cost averaging, investing a fixed amount regularly to reduce the impact of market fluctuation. Instead of trying to time the market, they focus on consistency and long-term growth. One of the biggest mistakes that many people make is relying solely on earned income without building investment income. Working for money has limitations. There are only so many hours in a day, and no matter how high a salary is, it still requires active effort. Investing, however, creates financial leverage, allowing money to grow without direct labor. Wealthy individuals build investment portfolios that generate passive income, meaning their money continues to work for them even when they are not working. This is how they achieve financial freedom, by reaching a point where investment income exceeds living expenses, eliminating the need to trade time for money. Strategic investing also provides financial protection in uncertain times. Economic downturns, job losses, and unexpected expenses can create financial stress, but those with well-planned investments have safety nets in place. Investments in dividend-paying stocks, rental properties, and diversified portfolios provide ongoing income, allowing investors to maintain financial stability regardless of external circumstances. Instead of being vulnerable to economic shifts, strategic investors position themselves to thrive in any market condition. Another critical aspect of strategic investing is continuous learning. The financial world is constantly evolving, and successful investors stay informed about market trends, economic changes, and emerging opportunities. They read books, follow industry experts, and analyze market patterns to refine their investment strategies. They also seek mentorship from those who have already achieved financial success, learning from their experiences and avoiding costly mistakes. Many people avoid investing because they believe they lack the knowledge or fear making mistakes, but the reality is that avoiding investing is the biggest mistake of all. Every day that money is not invested is a missed opportunity for growth. The most successful investors start with small, manageable investments and gradually increase their portfolios as they gain confidence and experience. They don't wait for the perfect time to start. They take action, knowing that time in the market is more important than timing the market. Investing is not just about growing wealth. It is about creating freedom. It allows people to take control of their financial future, reduce dependence on a paycheck, and build a life of choice rather than obligation. Those who master the principles of strategic investing gain a significant advantage, ensuring that their wealth continues to grow, protect, and sustain their financial well-being for generations to come. Step 5, building multiple streams of income. Relying on a single source of income is one of the biggest financial risks anyone can take. Yet, this is exactly what most people do. They depend entirely on their salary to cover all their expenses, build their future, and hope for financial security. The problem with this approach is that it leaves no safety net. If that one source of income disappears due to job loss, economic downturns, or unexpected emergencies, financial stability collapses overnight. Wealthy individuals, on the other hand, understand that financial security comes from diversification, not just in investments, but in income streams. They do not put all their financial reliance in one place. They build multiple sources of income that provide stability, growth, and long-term wealth. Multiple income streams create financial freedom. Instead of being tied to a job that demands constant effort, people who develop different sources of income create leverage. They make money in ways that don't require trading time for every dollar earned. This means they have more control over their time, more flexibility in their decisions, and more opportunities to build wealth exponentially. The ultimate goal of building multiple streams of income is to create financial independence, where income flows in regardless of whether a person is actively working or not. There are many different types of income streams, but the most powerful ones fall into two main categories: active income and passive income. Active income requires direct effort. This includes a full-time job, a side hustle, freelancing, or running a business where you actively work for the money. While active income is necessary, the goal should be to transition from purely active income to income that continues to generate money with minimal ongoing effort. This is where passive income comes into play. Passive income is the true key to financial freedom. It is money that continues to flow in even when you're not actively working. Wealthy individuals focus on building assets that generate passive income, allowing them to earn money while they sleep, travel, or focus on other opportunities. Some of the most powerful passive income sources include investments, rental properties, royalties, digital products, and automated businesses. These income streams provide long-term financial security, ensuring that money keeps coming in regardless of personal effort. One of the simplest ways to build an additional income stream is through investing. Stocks that pay dividends, real estate properties that generate rental income, and businesses that provide profit-sharing opportunities all create streams of income that require little day-to-day involvement. Dividend stocks, for example, provide investors with regular payouts just for holding shares in a company. Over time, as dividends are reinvested and portfolios grow, this income stream can become significant, covering living expenses or funding future investments. Real estate is another powerful income stream that has created wealth for countless individuals. Rental properties provide steady monthly cash flow, while property values tend to increase over time. Smart investors use leverage, borrowing money to buy real estate, allowing them to control high-value assets with relatively small investments, whether through long-term rentals, vacation properties, or commercial real estate. Owning properties generates continuous income while building long-term wealth. Online businesses and digital products are some of the fastest growing sources of passive income. The internet has made it possible for anyone to create and sell digital assets that generate income 24/7.e, books, online courses, subscription services, and automated drop shipping businesses allow people to earn money with minimal ongoing work. Unlike traditional businesses that require inventory and logistics, digital products can be created once and sold indefinitely, generating revenue without additional effort. Affiliate marketing is another powerful way to generate passive income. This involves promoting other people's products and earning a commission on every sale made through referral links. Bloggers, YouTubers, and social media influencers have built massive income streams through affiliate marketing, earning money simply by recommending products and services they trust. The best part about affiliate marketing is that once content is created and traffic is established, commissions continue to roll in automatically. Royalties and licensing also provide streams of income that require little to no ongoing effort. Authors, musicians, app developers, and inventors earn royalties whenever their work is sold, used, or distributed. Licensing intellectual property, whether it's a patent, a piece of software, or a creative work, allows individuals to earn income repeatedly from a single creation. This is how some of the world's wealthiest individuals make money continuously without actively working. Building multiple streams of income also includes freelancing, consulting, and side businesses. While these may initially fall under active income, they provide a way to increase earnings, save more, and reinvest in passive income streams. Many successful entrepreneurs started by offering their expertise as consultants, then turned their knowledge into books, courses, or automated services that generate money long after the initial effort was put in. The key to building multiple income streams is to start with one and scale gradually. Trying to build too many at once can be overwhelming, leading to burnout and inefficiency. The best approach is to establish one solid stream of income, optimize it, and then expand into others. For example, someone with a full-time job might start a side business, then use the profits to invest in stocks or real estate. Over time, these investments generate passive income, reducing reliance on active work. Another critical aspect of building multiple income streams is automation. Wealthy individuals create systems that allow income to flow in with minimal effort, whether it's through automated investment platforms, outsourcing business operations, or using technology to scale online businesses. Automation ensures that income continues to grow without constant personal involvement. Multiple streams of income provide financial security in unpredictable times. Economic downturns, job losses, and industry changes can disrupt traditional income sources, but those with diversified earnings remain financially stable. When one stream slows down, others continue to generate revenue, preventing financial hardship and allowing for continued growth. One of the most overlooked benefits of having multiple income streams is freedom of choice. Those who are not financially dependent on a single job have the power to make decisions based on their goals and values rather than financial necessity. They can take time off, travel, pursue passion projects, and focus on personal development without worrying about paycheck-to-paycheck survival. Creating multiple income streams is not a luxury, it is a necessity for anyone who wants to escape financial limitations and build lasting wealth. Step 6, the wealth acceleration formula. Wealth is not built by accident. It is created through a deliberate process that follows a specific formula. While most people believe that financial success is based on luck, inheritance, or a high-paying job, the truth is that wealth is the result of strategic actions, disciplined financial habits, and leveraging the power of money effectively. The wealth acceleration formula is a structured approach that allows individuals to rapidly increase their net worth, generate multiple streams of income, and create financial freedom in the shortest time possible. At its core, the formula consists of several critical elements that work together to multiply wealth: income generation, intelligent investing, financial discipline, leveraging assets, and automation. Each of these components plays a vital role in accelerating financial growth, ensuring that money is not just earned, but also maximized for long-term prosperity. The first step in accelerating wealth is increasing income. Most people focus solely on budgeting and saving, but without a significant income stream, financial growth remains limited. While reducing expenses is important, there is only so much that can be cut. However, there is no limit to how much money can be earned. Those who build wealth quickly prioritize increasing their income by developing high-income skills, starting businesses, or leveraging new opportunities in the marketplace. Instead of relying on a single paycheck, they create multiple sources of earnings that fuel their financial growth. Once income is generated, the next crucial step is managing and multiplying that money through strategic investing. Simply earning more is not enough. Without a solid investment plan, even high earners can end up broke. This is why many athletes, celebrities, and lottery winners lose their wealth despite making millions. The wealthy do not just make money. They put their money to work in assets that appreciate and generate additional income. Stocks, real estate, index funds, and businesses are all tools for accelerating wealth. The key is to reinvest profits instead of spending them, allowing money to compound over time. Another critical component of wealth acceleration is financial discipline. Most people increase their spending as their income rises, falling into the trap of lifestyle inflation. They buy expensive cars, upgrade to bigger homes, and accumulate unnecessary luxuries that drain their wealth instead of building it. The wealthy, on the other hand, understand that true financial power comes from delayed gratification. They prioritize investing over spending, ensuring that their money is continuously growing rather than being wasted on short-term pleasures. This is not about living in deprivation. It is about controlling money instead of letting money control you. Leverage is another essential factor in accelerating wealth. The rich do not rely solely on their own money. They use other people's money, time, and resources to grow their wealth exponentially. Leverage comes in many forms. Using bank loans to buy real estate, employing employees, or outsourcing tasks to scale a business, and even leveraging technology to automate income streams. By multiplying efforts through leverage, wealth grows at a much faster rate than relying on personal effort alone. Automation is the final piece of the wealth acceleration puzzle. The wealthy do not spend all their time managing money manually. They create systems that generate income automatically. This includes automated investments, where money is consistently directed into stocks, bonds, or real estate without constant oversight. It also includes passive income businesses, such as digital products, online courses, and rental properties that generate cash flow with minimal involvement. Automation allows wealth to grow effortlessly, freeing up time for further financial expansion. The wealth acceleration formula is not about working harder. It is about working smarter. Most people trade time for money, but the rich focus on building financial systems that work for them. The faster someone applies these principles, earning more, investing wisely, using leverage, practicing discipline, and automating their income, the sooner they escape financial limitations and achieve lasting wealth. Wealth isn't reserved for a select few. It is available to anyone willing to take control of their financial future. The difference between those who struggle and those who thrive isn't luck or circumstance. It's knowledge, action, and the willingness to break free from old financial habits. By shifting your mindset, breaking free from financial limitations, mastering high-income skills, investing strategically, and building multiple streams of income, you create a financial foundation that works for you instead of against you. Wealth isn't just about making money. It's about multiplying it, protecting it, and using it to create a life of freedom. Most people will spend their entire lives working for money, never realizing that money can be made to work for them. But you don't have to follow that path. You have the power to rewrite your financial story. The key is to start today, because every moment you wait is a moment you could be building wealth, securing your future, and designing the life you truly deserve.